Loving Father, we believe that you have called us to become catalysts for change amidst the challenges of everyday life. Make each of us an instrument of your holy will to serve those who are in need, most especially the poor, the weak, and the vulnerable of our society. Give us the courage, strength, and fortitude to respond wholeheartedly to your call for service. Instill passion in our hearts according to your purpose. Teach us to be more humble through our frailties and to accept our faults. Forgive us in our indifference. Encourage us in our difficulties. Challenge us in our securities. Free us from the bondage of our ignorance, and make us be more joyful and grateful in thanksgiving for your manifold graces, blessings, and guidance through the years to come. Bless each of us, our NWTF family, and the Dunganon community. Amen.
Simula sa isang panaginip sa proyektong ganon, napabuti at napaunlad ang aming buhay. Isa buhay ang mithiin, disiplina at sipag, pagkakaisa at pagsisikap, aming pangako sa Diyos. Dahil sa proyektong ganon, ako ay naging
Magandang hapon po ulit sa lahat ng mga nasa PD branch sa Luzon at Visayas. Ako po ay nagagalak dahil sa kahit ng gitna ng pandemya, nakakahanap pa rin tayo ng paraan, ang NWTF at Project Tungganon, para tayo ay makapagsama-sama kahit man lang online. No? Ngayong araw na ito ay nagkita-kita tayo para sa usapang kalusugan para sa iyo at sa pamilya mo na ang topic ay physical and mental exercise. So, hello po sa lahat ng mga nasa branch po ngayon, no? Hello po. Good afternoon po sa Balamban branch. Hello po. Good afternoon din po sa Tiaong branch. Shout out sa inyo. Magandang hapon. Sa Lipa branch din. Magandang hapon. From Bugo, Cebu, all the way from Bugo, Cebu, magandang hapon din po. Salamat po sa panonood ng ating Project Tungganon na usapang kalusugan para sa iyo at sa pamilya mo. Para po sa ating opening remarks, nandito po ang ating NWTF General Manager for Operations, Ms. Sheila Guanzon. Good afternoon po, Ms. Sheila.
Good afternoon! Good afternoon, everyone! Kamusta kayo? Okay. So sa mga minamahal at respetadong members at manggagawa ng Project Tungganon at NWTF, sa mga respetadong tagapagsalita sa araw na ito, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Again, tayo ay nagkita-kita na naman sa isang online na pasinaya ng usapang pangkalusugan para sa inyo at para sa pamilya na may temang Have a Healthy Life with Exercise, Breathe Healthy, Living Healthy. So, natataon po ngayon na talagang bigyan natin ng importansya ang ating health dahil sa nangyayaring pandemic ngayon. I am very sure that a lot of you are very, very excited in this activity. This activity for today is almost like a Foundation Day activity where everybody, most particularly the nanays, enjoy the time and the day where they can just dance, sing, no, and have fun, no. I know that during pandemic, we have not celebrated yearly Foundation Days, but with Project Tungganon, nothing is impossible. No, we can still be together. We can still enjoy and have fun while we do it online. No, we can celebrate, we can enjoy while we become healthy at the same time. For today, we have prepared activities such as Zumba, no? I'm sure excited kayo lahat sa Zumba exercise, no? Kasi marami tayong mga nanay na talagang mahilig mag-exercise, especially dancing with the Zumba. And we have prepared video presentation where everybody can follow. No, let us try to be healthy by following some video exercises that will be shown na ipapakita mamaya. No, there will be also talks about health from several doctors. We've invited medical practitioners and professionals, no, for today to give you more information about how to live life healthy. Okay? And for those who have submitted their slogans, no, we've announced last month that there will be slogan contest. Today or in the latter part of this program, we will be announcing the winners of the slogan contest where you will be receiving some cash prizes. So let us sit back, relax, and I encourage everyone to enjoy and participate. Have a wonderful day. God bless you all and keep healthy, everyone. Good afternoon.
Thank you po, Ms. Sheila, for that wonderful message. I'm sure po lahat po ay na-inspire na maging healthy sa gitna ng pandemyang ito. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila, again. No, I'm sure lahat po excited na po mag-Zumba. So sa panahon ito o sa next po natin ay magkakaroon po tayo ng Zumba. Inaanyayahan ko po kayong lahat na makilahok sa ating Zumba. Hello po muna sa 5 branches na makikilahok sa ating Zumba. Nandyan po ang 5 branches. Kasama na dito ang PD, Lapu-Lapu. Magandang hapon po. Ready na ba kayo? Hi! PD Binalbagan. Magandang hapon po. Binalbagan South. Hello po, ready na po ba kayo? Ready na ba? PD San Pedro. Magandang hapon din po. Ready na po ba tayo? Hello, ang ganda naman. Naka-yellow silang lahat. PD Tabaco. Magandang hapon. Magandang hapon po. PD Tabaco. Hello. At syempre po, hindi magpapahuli yung PD Sibalo. Magandang hapon din po sa PD Sibalo. Hello po. Nakikita po kayo sa Facebook at YouTube. Mag-hi po kayong lahat. Yan po, since ready na po ang lahat, mag-start na po tayo ng ating Zumba. Position na po, ready na po ba tayo? Yan. Okay po, starting position na po tayo. Yeah, you don't need no explanation. Just wait out the bus at home. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 work. But I gotta put in work, 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 work. I ain't gotta go to work, 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 work. Let your body do the work, 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 work. We can work from home.
your melody is timeless, like for stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose, with solo singing on my own.
Thank you po sa lahat ng branches natin na nakilahok sa ating maikling Zumba. I'm sure nasiyahan kayo. Thank you again, Binalbagan South, PD Branch Lapu-Lapu, thank you po. PD San Pedro, PD Sibalong, maraming salamat po, at PD Tabaco Branch. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat sa pakikilahok sa ating maikling Zumba. No, kahit yung mga taong nanonood sa atin ngayon, no, sana nakilahok din kayo at nag-enjoy sa ating Zumba. No? Sa panahong ito, no, magpapasalamat po tayo sa ating sponsors para sa usapang kalusugan para sa iyo at sa pamilya mo. Mauuna na dyan ang ating mga sponsors sa Diabetes Information Team, sa ating Bacolod City Health Office, of course sa ating company, no, Negros Women for Tomorrow Foundation, at ang ating Philippine College of Chest Physicians. Nais rin po nating pasalamatan ang mga doktor na kasama sa Diabetes Information Team na kinabibilangan po ni Dr. Maria Carmela P. Hensoli, Dr. Jovi Vergara, Dr. Brian Togle, Dr. Shirley Rodrigazo, Dr. Josel V. Ramirez, Dr. Miguel M. Medidya, Dr. Maria Luz Maapni, Dr. Manuel Limshaco, Dr. Ava Joy L. Infante, Dr. Jessica G. Fama, Dr. Edgardo Estrella, Dr. Primo Archie Slayer, Dr. Angelique Crisem Araneta, Dr. Leopoldo Quaicong, Dr. Irene Ayalin, Dr. Milagros Amara, Dr. Mary Grace Arellano, and Dr. Angel Araneta. Thank you so much, Diabetes Information Team po, at syempre sa sponsors natin para sa usapang kalusugan. Nais ko pong i-welcome yung next na message galing po sa ating DI team or Diabetes Information Team, si Dr. Milagros Amara. Pakinggan po natin ang message po.
Good day, everyone. I'd just like to say a few words on physical fitness. Regular exercise can help improve your muscles and bones and make them strong. Also, the health of your heart and lungs, as well as the other important organs of your body, such as your liver, your kidney, your brain, can also be improved by physical exercise. And not to forget that it can also help prevent certain cancers such as the colon and the breast. So remember, fitness is not a goal, it's a lifestyle. It's not a destination, it's a way of life. Stay fit, get healthy, get fit, and don't quit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening, and good day.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Milagros Amara, for that wonderful message. Sabi nga niya, fitness is not a goal, and get fit, don't quit. Fitness is not a goal, but a lifestyle. No? Kahit ako, no, para sa sarili ko, siguro fitness is not a goal, but a lifestyle. Marami pa tayong oras na gugulin para maging healthy. No? Of course, sigurado, no? Ako, lahat tayo ay may natutunan sa maikling video na ito. Sa panahon ngayon, kailangan natin na maging malusog. At alam nating lahat na mahal ang ospital, mahal yung gamot, at mahirap ang ospital ngayon. Lalo na dito pang banta ng COVID sa ating bansa. Base nga sa study ng Manulife, no? 41% daw ay physically inactive. 29% na parents are considered overweight at 10% naman po ay obese. Meron din pong 22% na nag-smoke ng tabako. So, in this juncture, no, tayo po ay makikinig sa ating very special na speaker na kung saan ay tatalakay tungkol sa physical at mental exercise. Ang ating speaker ay graduate ng BS Biological Science cum laude sa West Visayas State University. Siya rin ay nagtapos ng Doctor of Medicine sa nasabing institusyon. Siya ay nagkaroon ng postgraduate internship sa Dr. Pablo Otorre Memorial Hospital at nag-residency training sa may St. Paul Hospital, Iloilo. Siya din po ay medical specialist 2 sa San Carlos City Hospital at president po ng ating Diabetes Information Team. Bigyan po natin ng masigabong na palakpakan ng ating speaker, Dr. Primo Archie Slayer. Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon,
Magandang hapon po.
everyone. Good afternoon po, Sir Brian. Good afternoon. Okay lang po yung audio?
Yes, Doc. We can hear you clearly.
Okay, that's good. So, thank you for the introduction and a healthy afternoon to all our listeners and viewers. I think we're not just limited sa Negros, no. I think from the introduction I've heard that we also have participants from Luzon and Cebu, and also I'm really happy to be here this afternoon to talk to you about healthy lifestyle. Okay, can we start, sir? Yun. So first, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Slayer from the Diabetes Information Team. We are a non-government organization based here in Bacolod City, and we are actually committed to teach and guide and educate our patients to understand diabetes, and also to empower the community through information dissemination, and also self-sufficient diabetes prevention programs like this FunRobics, that is actually a part of our Negro Sugar Summit. So unfortunately, for the past 2 years, we weren't able to held this yearly event. No, this is unfortunate because of the pandemic, but hopefully when everything goes back to normal or becomes better, somehow we could again held another one for our diabetes month. Usually it's November. It's November. So this Negosyo Summit actually highlights our uh, FunRobics activity, which is joined from all of the parts of Negros. And then just, I think, just last to 2019, we're able to expand outside Negros, which was in Bais. And then we have actually great plans pa also to expand it in Cebu, but the pandemic happened and everything was postponed. But hopefully, as soon as everything goes back to normal, we can again start again, and hopefully a bigger and better uh, diabetes information team activities for all of you. So this afternoon, I'm really thankful for this opportunity to discuss with you uh, a topic that is which is really close to my heart, which is healthy lifestyle. Because for me, as a firm believer of a cliche as it may sound, no, prevention is better than cure. It is really true. So let's start with it. Next slide, sir. Yun. So healthy lifestyle. So as discussed, or as from the message of Dr. Amara earlier. So healthy lifestyle is more than just a word, no? It is a way of life. And this afternoon we we will see what are these components of healthy lifestyle and how can we apply it to our everyday life. Next slide, please. Okay, so let's define first what is a healthy lifestyle. So the WHO, or the World Health Organization, defines it as steps, actions, and strategies we use to achieve health and well-being that lowers the risk of being seriously ill or dying early. So it actually is a way of life in order for us to have a healthier and longer life. Okay, next. So the researchers from the Harvard School of Public Health actually conducted this massive study, which impacts the health habits on the life expectancy. So over a long period of time. So from 1980 to 2014, they were able to uh, follow the lives of 78,000 women and 40,000 men, and they looked into the areas which have shown a large impact on premature death. And this is what I'm gonna discuss to you, the seven factors of those areas that contributes to healthy lifestyle. So number one is eating a healthy diet. So eating a healthy diet protects us against malnutrition, and for adults, it prevents the non-communicable disease. So what are these? Next slide, please. So what is a healthy diet? So it's actually a combination of different foods, including fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, and whole grains. But kung sasabihin mo po ito sa pasyente, they will be curious. I mean, a lot of you may wonder, Doc, you would always ask after you go out of the clinic, Doc, ano po ba yung pwedeng kainin? So this is a common question, ano? So ano yung bawal, anong pwedeng kainin, ano yung magandang kainin? So actually, our DOH has already outlined this in their health promotion program. So on your upper right hand corner, yung malaking plate po dyan, it's what the DOH termed as the pinggang Pinoy, or the healthy plate. So if you can see, it is divided into four sections. So our pinggan Pinoy is one half of it is devoted into your carbohydrates. So that includes your vegetables and your rice. So because carbohydrates is the main source of our energy. So one fourth of it is our rice, no? At kung social po kayo, pwedeng pasta or pwedeng bread. And then the other one fourth is composed of vegetables. So vegetables, it gives us our minerals and vitamins requirement. And then another one fourth of it is our proteins. So proteins are our building blocks of our bodies, no? They help us in our bodily functions as well as for growth and repair. So what are the healthy proteins? So I would usually advise yung isda tsaka chicken are the healthiest proteins to eat. And then of course, di po natin kalimutan yung fruits, no? So we it is also a good source of vitamin, minerals, and as well as fiber. So a recommended of 2 cups of fruits in a day is actually recommended. So, and then as you can also see, there is a glass of water beside the plate. So because it is important for us to drink enough water. So an average adult needs 2 to 3 liters per day. So ang dami. So how many of us would usually take 2 to 3 liters per day? I think konti lang siguro, no? But it's also important to know because majority of our body, 2/3 of our body actually is composed of water, and it's really very essential para hindi po malapot yung dugo natin. It keeps the blood flowing. At the same time, it keeps us hydrated through water. Nag-help din po siya to eliminate our body waste. So, importante po talaga yung tubig sa katawan. And then I would like also to mention reduction of our salt intake to less than 5 grams per day or 1 teaspoon. So, because studies have shown that reduction in salt intake would prevent or somehow uh, help decrease the risk of hypertension, stroke, cardiac diseases. So sa mga mahilig po dyan sa mga uh, processed meat, like most of us, ano. So we eat a lot of bacon, we eat a lot of spam, we put a lot of nor cubes or kung ano-ano pang mga seasoning to our food. Be mindful that these contain a lot of salt, no? These contain a lot of salt. I think I've read somewhere that a can of spam actually is like 90 grams salt. So can you imagine if you consume the entire can of spam, that's already 90 grams, and then yung requirement natin is 5 grams per day lang. So that's too much. Baka ma-stroke po tayo. And then another one is to reduce our sugar intake. So intake of free sugar should be less than 10% of our total energy intake, which is equivalent to 50 grams or about 12 teaspoon for an adult. So dito po kami sa Negros kasi we are the sugar bowl capital of the country. We usually have a sweet tooth. So mahilig po talaga kami sa sweets. So usually we found this in our sugary snacks, candy, sodas, instant coffee. So instead of taking these sugary snacks, I think it's better for us to substitute these snacks for vegetables or maybe fruits for snacks. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so next is exercise and physical activity. So moving helps our body in the circulation, which really improves our health. Ano? So this is why sa introduction natin, we have a special physical activity na FunRobics there. So maganda po siya. I mean, it's really important that we do something that we enjoy. So kanina, like they dance, and then yung nauuso ngayon, cycling, and then even walking and brisk walking can really contribute, or even yung mga household chores po natin can really contribute to our physical activity for the day, especially during this time of pandemic, no? Nagiging sedentary po yung lifestyle natin. Very easy for us to just slouch kasi yung television natin nasa cellphone na. So mas marami pong risk. Actually, according to DOH, only 7 out of 100 Filipinos exercise for at least 3 to 4 times a week. So this is sad because our body is actually designed for motion talaga. So it's really important to incorporate exercise and physical activity in our everyday life. Next slide, please. Okay, so as you can see, there are the activities that you can try. So just find something that you can enjoy, like if it's dancing, if it's running, if it's walking with your family. It's really important. As stated there, what if there was one prescription that could prevent and treat dozens of diseases such as diabetes and hypertension and obesity? So the answer would be exercise. Next slide, please. Okay, so I would like to highlight the benefits of our exercise, and also that you will be encouraged to do some physical activities also at home. So exercise is associated with the lower all-cause mortality rates. No? So napapahaba niya po yung buhay natin. It increases your lifespan. It also prevents cardiovascular disease and cancer like colon cancer, breast cancer, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. It also mitigates the negative effects of aging and also reduces the risk of dementia. So yung dementia, makakalimutin po tayo. Maybe because when we do physical activities, there is an increase in blood flow to the brain. So mas matagal po mag-atrophy or lumiit yung brains natin. That's why. So it also enhances executive function and attention, processing speed, and memory. It also decreases symptoms of depression and anxiety, which is actually true because when we exercise, we release hormones, yung mga happy hormones na tinatawag natin, like the endorphins. They are very important kasi it makes us feel better, it makes us feel fit. That's why uh, lumalayo po tayo sa depression tsaka anxiety. And also, it improves our psychological well-being as well as it promotes our brain cell growth. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so for how long, Doc? How long po ako mag-exercise? So according to study, the amount of physical activity you need depends on your age group. But adults 18 to 64 should do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity. No, activity throughout the week. So at least siguro mga 3 times a week. For example, ay 30 to 60 minutes brisk walking or jogging will do or any form of activity. Pero if you want to increase additional health benefits, mas maganda po yung active talaga yung lifestyle natin. So we can incorporate it in our daily works, like instead of taking the elevator, for example, we can climb the stairs. Yung mga ganun, the simple steps that we can do can add up, and before you know it, baka lagpas 300 minutes na po yung activity natin for the day. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, so the third factor is to stop smoking and avoid alcohol. So, what I say is stop smoking. Hindi po avoid smoking, stop po talaga. Kasi smoking has really like deleterious effects on our body, and to avoid alcohol or go slow po tayo sa tagay. So because they say moderate drinking is okay, and excessive drinking can sometimes lead to diseases also like cirrhosis, heart failure. This is why it's also important to limit our alcohol intake. Next slide, please. Yun. So, there is no safe level for drinking alcohol. So, consuming an alcohol can lead to health problems such as alcohol dependence, liver cirrhosis, some cancers, and heart disease, as well as injuries resulting from violence and activity. Actually, sometimes, pag hindi ka po sanay uminom, nag-drive, so, di ba, yung drunk drinking driver, usually over speeding or swerving, can also lead to health risk like yung mga accident. So that's why for me, it's better not to drink at all. So better than than avoiding, wag na lang po. Next slide, please. Okay, so bad habits and healthy lifestyle are incompatible. So we have to choose between the two. So it's either the bad habits or the healthy lifestyle kasi hindi po sila pwedeng pagsabayin. So kailangan mamili. That's why consumption of alcohol and tobacco damages the health, and a person who smokes and drinks is harmful not only to his body but also to others. Have you heard the secondhand smoke? Yeah, so the people around you when you smoke is also affected or also gets the complication that is brought by smoking. This is why it's better to shy away from people who smoke kasi pwede po tayong maging second-hand recipient ng smoke at saka yung mga effect ng ano. Kasi smoking can result in getting cancer. So maraming carcinogen po sa cigarettes. So it usually contains tar, carbon monoxide, and of course nicotine, which is the one that is responsible kung bakit po siya addicting, no? Kung bakit po siya addicting. And then there has been proven na mga tawag dito na mga illness that is caused by smoking, and yung pinaka-common nga po aside from the chronic lung disease, no, magkakahika po kayo. So, yung pinaka-common dyan is also in getting cancer. Next slide, please. So, ito po yung data nila sa WHO, no, yung tobacco increases or produces 86% of all lung cancers, and then 19% of all cancer. So actually, all cancers po dyan. So risk factor po yung tobacco sa lahat po ng klaseng cancer, whether mapalalaki man yan or mapababae. So can you imagine if you don't smoke, you eliminate this 19% risk from getting that? So malaking tulong na po yan in achieving our goal, which is to live long and to live a beautiful life. Next slide, please. So, number 4 factor is stay away from stress. Okay, marami pong nasi-stress po sa atin ngayon, especially during this pandemic, ano. I was just browsing sa Facebook ko and all you can see these days are yung mga pumanaw po ng mga loved ones ng mga friends natin sa Facebook, and it is so depressing because it is realistic. So, bereavement or loss of a loved one or separation from a loved one causes a lot of stress already. So, to top it off sa mga during this pandemic, a lot of us lost our jobs. So, marami din po yung jobless. So, that causes stress also. Next slide, please. So, parang mahirap po magstay away sa stress, ano? So, what is stress? We should understand that this is a feeling of being overwhelmed or unable to cope up with mental or emotional pressure, according to the National Institute of Mental Health. So, pag may mga highly emotional tsaka mga life events po na nakakapag-trigger dito, ito po yung na-experience natin ng parang like hormonal changes sa katawan. So, that we should be tawag dito mindful kung if we are under stress or so that we will be able to manage that stress. Next slide, please. Okay, so many situations or life events, I mentioned this earlier, especially those that we can control, like a situation. So, ano po yung nararamdaman natin? So, we feel anxious, we feel angry, we feel afraid, we feel aggressive, we feel sad, we feel irritable, we feel frustrated, and sometimes depressed. No, so it may also lead to physical symptoms like headaches, nausea, yung nasusuka po tayo, indigestion, digestive problems, constipation, bloated, diarrhea, hyperventilation, sweating, palpitations, ache. So akala natin may sakit lang po tayo, but actually it's just the body's way of responding sa stress. So parang nagkakaroon po siya ng physical manifestation yung stress. So kailangan po natin ma-distinguish yan kasi baka sabihin natin, oy, COVID na to or something. 'Di ba? So next slide, please. So, we must learn to, as I've mentioned, we must learn how to manage our stress. So, first, how do we go about it is to figure out kung ano po yung mga biggest trigger of stress in our life. So, dapat kailangan natin malaman saan ba na yung nanggagaling yung stress. So, di ba? Dapat alam natin yung problema before we find a solution. So, we sort out the issues. Ano po yung you would ask yourself, what are the things I can control? Kaya ko bang makontrol to? Is this under my control or not under my control? And then we make plans. So ano po yung mga plan, how to approach it? And then be realistic also with your expectations. At kung sobrang bigat naman po ng problema na hindi natin makayang masolusyonan on our own, we could always talk to other people, to our friends, to our family, yung mga people po around us who is concerned at saka who really has our back to ask for help. And if hindi po talaga kaya at kailangan ng professional help, you can always see your doctor. So what I do, I would usually meditate. Oh, grabe, meditate. Pero yung meditate po dyan is just finding some quiet time. Like finding some maybe short quiet time in your day, like 10 to 20 minutes a day to really like think and reflect. So mas maganda po dyan if you go for a long walk kasi nagsi-circulate yung dugo natin sa katawan, iniisip mo yung problema, and before you know it, you already have the solution. So contemplation is a good way uh, for your soul and for yourself to cope up with the demands of the daily life, and at the same time kasi nare-relax po tayo, nakaka-calm down tayo, so it also follows sometimes na naglo-lower down po yung blood pressure natin. Next slide please. So and then the fifth one is good sleep is essential. So sleep is life because lack of sleep can also produce decreased productivity and decreased concentration, and it also increases our risk for diseases. So this is why we should not disregard yung sleep po natin. Next slide please. Okay, so how do we define good sleep? No, good sleep is defined as 7 to 8 hours uninterrupted sleep. So continuous sleep po siya. So like they compared those with less than 5 hours sleep versus those with more than 7 hours of sleep, and they've seen that it has 42% greater chance of obesity sa those na kulang sa pahinga, 60% more hypertension, 40% more diabetes, and 36% increase in elevated lipids or yung cholesterol natin sa katawan, 62% greater risk of stroke, and 152% increase in MI or myocardial infarction or heart attack. So, yun. So, if we get adequate amount of sleep, mas marami pong benefits. Kaya pag oras ng matulog, matulog na talaga at wag nang mag-cellphone. Okay, so next slide please. Okay, and then for the sixth one, it's a checkup and medication. So this is really important because regular visit to your doctor uh, is really important because our drive now is for preventive healthcare. So before, we only visit our doctor kung may problema, kung may sakit, if we have some medical illness. But now, yung drive is to really, or it's really highlighting prevention. So, in order for us to reduce yung mga medical costs and maybe surgeries. So, it's really important. And also medication. So the importance of, I could not emphasize the importance of taking medications, especially those for the people who are on maintenance medication. Like if you have a chronic illness and you're already on medication, continuing your medication or being religious in taking it really matters. Next slide, please. Yun. So, regular checkups and screening help find health problems before they start. So, yun, prevention. Early diagnosis leads to good chances for treatment and cure. So, pag ma-detect natin early yung problema, there is less chance na gumabi. So, mas better po yan. So, that is why I used to join the medical mission of our Dongganon here in Negros. At saka, this is really important yung mga medical mission natin kasi doon na to na-detect yung mga problema right before they become complicated. So bago pa mag-set in yung komplikasyon, na-address na natin siya. So mas nalilesen yung healthcare cost over time because of early detection. And also, religious intake of maintenance medication has resulted in increase in life expectancy by 40%. So malaki na din yun. So next slide please. Okay, so and lastly, okay, so be happy. so yun, it's really important for us to have this parang positive mindset over things. So how do we find happiness? So next slide please. Yun, so it is defined as an emotional state characterized by feeling of joy, satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment. So I think it is very subjective, ano? So each of us has different definition of happiness. Pero yung common dito is that it is described as involving positive emotion and disposition in life. So, uh, pwede po kahit na wala po tayong pera, but if we have this positive disposition in life, we can call that happiness. It doesn't really have to come from material things, no. So they found out that living a happy life usually has good produces long life expectancy. So yun nga yung sabi sa isang libro, 'di ba, na when you have this positive outlook, so kung meron kang positive energy from the book Alchemist, everything around you becomes positive and positive things follows. Next slide, please. So what I would like to advise is to smile and to laugh out loud several times of the day. Meron na mga classes ata, they have this smile therapy, yung mga ganung type ng classes because of this premise na being happy or having that positive disposition, mas nakakahaba po siya ng buhay. So it keeps you grounded and it helps you cope with situations that would otherwise make you go crazy. So if you cannot smile or laugh, you can either read comic books or watch a comedy movies. All ngayon yung nauuso is memes, yung mga jokes sa Facebook na kita natin. As long as it makes us laugh. So okay na din yon. So and have a positive attitude, do your best to look at life in a positive way. You must believe in yourself, have a good support system, and think positively. I think I can, I think I can, so that uh, you are more likely to succeed in life. Next slide po. Okay, so I think that ends my presentation. So there, if we follow a healthy way of life, so a healthy way of life, we will live long and a beautiful life. So I hope you got a little something from that talk, and you can maybe go back to it, reflect on it, kung saan po tayo kailangan mag-improve in life, and hopefully we will be able to all live long and beautiful life. So on that note, thank you everyone for your interest and your attention.
Thank you so much, Doc Archie. Sana may natutunan po tayo lahat no sa tinalakay ni Doc Archie. Ako, I would quote no from his presentation that bad habits and healthy lifestyle are incompatible. So dapat no, bigyan natin ng good habits din tsaka healthy lifestyle at stay away din tayo sa stress. Doc, tatanggap po kami ng mga katanungan mula sa aming PD branches. I hope you're okay with answering some Q&As from our branches, no? So, kung sino dyan po yung online o nakakita po sa presentation ni Doc Archie, o sino po ngayon yung online, no? Yung mga kapitbahay niyo dyan, baka may tanong, no? You can ask right now. Pero Doc, meron po tayong isang tanong, no? Ano po ba yung tamang oras o yung mainam na oras mag-exercise? Meron po bang standard time ba yon? Umaga, hapon, o gabi? At ilang minuto o oras ba ang kailangan? Nakita ko kanina, Doc, yung yung recommended would be 150 minutes per week, or if for maximum it's 300 minutes per week. Pero meron po bang mainam na oras for exercise?
So, sorry, hindi ko po ma-catch up yung question. Can you type it? Kasi pero
okay,
parang
sige
slow
po.
mo yung sound, yung dating sa akin.
Okay,
So,
Doc.
yung na-catch up ko po is anong oras yung exercise?
Yes, Doc. That would be it.
The best time to exercise. So, actually, for me kasi, in my experience, mas comfortable po ako to do the exercise after work. Kasi after work, usually you already done for the day, you're done for your work, so medyo stressful. Pag stressful po yung work natin, we need some time alone. We need some time na makapag-isip to sort out our life. So it really helps. Like for example, you can think about yung nangyari sa araw mo ngayon, And then you can evaluate, or ano ba yung mga small wins ko, ano ba yung things na kailangan i-improve while doing the exercise, while brisk walking, while jogging. So parang na you can be alone with yourself, and it's very therapeutic for me. And then it also improves sleep. So parang for me, it's better if you do it uh, uh, after work or afternoon, kasi parang it's a perfect way to end the day, plus yung maganda yung sunset, for magmo-moment ka doon, di ba? So parang sobrang nice way to end the day. But some people like to do it in the morning because it pumps up their energy. So kasi when you keep tawag dito, blood flowing in the day, so it's a good start already, na parang pagdating mo sa work, very energetic ka, you have a lot of energy to do it. So actually it's more of to each his own. So whether uh, uh, it is effective for you in the morning or effective for you in the afternoon, whatever makes you feel good. So parang wala pong definite na kailan ba maganda? Eh, kung gusto nyo naman, lunchtime, pwede din. So, I don't know, but for me, I usually do it in the afternoon. Yung importante po is meron tayong physical activity. That's the bottom line. So, as long as you incorporate physical activity in your daily living, malaking tulong na po yun sa katawan natin. And remember, those small steps that we do add up. So they compound every day. And then, before we know it, parang malaki na po yung benefit natin. Like, pareho lang din po yan pag nagsisave po tayo. Maliit-liit lang po na pero pag nag-combine po sila, we will just be amazed na, oh, ang laki na pala ng tubo ko, ng profit ko.
Thank you so much, Doc Archie. Here's another question po. Are there recommended exercise for asthmatic patients?
Okay. For asthmatic patients, usually, kasi depende po kasi yun kung, like for example, anong klaseng asthmatic patient po kayo. Well-controlled po ba yung asthma natin? Or parang, tawag dito, medyo ano pa po kayo, tawag dito, you're taking your medication. Kasi pag well-controlled yung asthma, you can always do exercise just like a normal person. Pero pag hindi po naman nakokontrol pa yung asthma, it's better na makontrol po natin siya with the help of medication before going into vigorous exercises. Kasi exercise actually can produce high airway hyperresponsiveness. So baka po mag-collapse kayo during the exercise kasi hindi po makapasok yung hangin sa lungs natin. It's because nga parang inflamed po yung airways natin. So important po na makontrol po muna yung asthma before indulging in physical activities. Pero as usual, yung aerobic physical activity will do. Brisk walking po, pwede na po yun. So as long as bumibilis yung heart rate natin, pinapapawisan po tayo, yun na po yung definition ng moderate exercise, and that will count as a vigorous exercise already. So asthmatic, controlled muna yung asthma before going to vigorous exercises. So it's better to see your doctor first, kasi parang mahirap din po na you just go into exercise, and then pag may nangyari po sa atin, ang hirap po ma-hospital ngayon. So ang hirap din po atakihin sa asthma. Sabihin nila pag dumating po kayo ng hospital with COVID-like symptoms ka. So ang hirap ma-accommodate. So importante po na controlled muna before indulging in exercise.
Thank you so much po, Doc Archie. We have a third question here. No. After workout po ba, okay lang po na makaligo agad? Or are there
Yun, nakita
recommended
ko sa chat
time?
group. So, pwede. Oo. I don't believe in pasmo. So, pwede po makaligo po tayo ng after the exercise. Kasi remember, during exercise, we sweat a lot. So, we sweat a lot. So, parang tawag dito, tumataas po kasi yung core body temperature natin. So, it's important for us na to lower it down, makaka-acclimatize po tayo sa temperature ng surroundings po natin. So, perfect way to refresh ourselves. At saka po, para hindi na din po tayo mga moy, di ba? So, importante po yun na maligo after. Pero maybe you can like, wag naman po agad-agad. Maybe you can like a lot na 30 minutes to an hour to rest. And then you take kung pwede, warm bath, warm shower, if that's available. Kung hindi naman po, parang okay lang din po na usual na temperature na water na nanggagaling po sa gripo natin. That doesn't really like tawag dito is not really deleterious sa katawan po natin.
Okay, Doc, we have a last question po, no, from our Facebook. Good afternoon. Pwede po ba mag-ask kung ano po ang symptoms ng diabetes?
O yun, may consultation na tayo dito. So
Kaya
listen guys. So if you are suspecting diabetes, so we have actually the 3 Ps. So that's polyuria, polydipsia, polyphagia. So polyuria, tawag dito, marami po yung or frequent po tayo umiihi. So parang more than the usual. Polydipsia, frequent po tayong inuuhaw. So parang parati po tayong umiinom ng tubig. And then polyphagia, parati po tayong nagugutom. And then common na nakikita ko sa pasyente is really weight loss. So parang unexplained weight loss. Oh, bakit ako dok pumapayat? So parang when you evaluate them for request an FBS, yun, usually tawag dito elevated yung blood sugar nila. So sometimes may na-observe yung pasyente yung parang may mga langgam sa sa ihi when they urinate, parang nilalanggam. So that is also a clear indication of possible na sobrang taas ng sugar natin kasi nagsispill na sa urine. So parang lumalabas na yung sugar, hindi lang siya sa katawan natin, pero doon mismo sa ihi natin matamis na, 'di ba? Parang feeling siguro ng mga langgam honey na yung ihi natin. Pero that's very true because our kidney is already overwhelmed by the amount of sugar in our bloodstream na hindi niya na kayang accommodate, nagsispill na siya, hindi na masasala ng kidney. So that's why nagsispill na siya sa urine. That's why matamis, parang may fruity odor at the same time nilalanggam na yung ihi. So that can also be a clear indication that you might be diabetic. And also you have to check kasi pag may family history or family member or parents na diabetic, we are at higher risk of getting the disease as well. And of course, lifestyle po natin.
Last question, Doc, no? May tanong po sila, kakain ba kami dapat before mag-exercise or after? Which is better?
Sa pagkain, dapat mag-exercise.
Yes.
Oo.
Yes, Doc.
So yung exercise naman, kailangan it's really not a question kung kakain ba dapat before mag-exercise or wala, no. Pero what I would usually say, kasi pag diabetic naman iba naman yung system natin kasi you really need to eat before you exercise kasi nga 'di ba, yung pinaka main energy source natin is carbohydrates. So, kailangan may carbohydrates before you do physical activities. Otherwise, maglo-lower yung sugar natin or mag-hypoglycemia tayo. Yun ang tawag namin sa So, importante may laman yung tiyan. Pero, syempre, nakapagpahinga na po kayo noon. So, parang you give it a time na parang na-digest na po yung pagkain natin para hindi naman po tayo mag-feel na bloated yun during our exercise. Pero what I do is mas gusto ko po yung walang laman yung tiyan bago ako mag-exercise. Kasi parang feeling ko po mas malaki yung chance na mag-weight loss. Pag walang laman, you spend energy on the physical activity, and then after that, you eat a healthy snack after your exercise at nababurn po siya. So may parang post-exercise metabolism pa po tayo. So yung kinakain natin parang nabuburn pa po siya because of our metabolism. Pero I should warn you kasi kailangan din po careful tayo kasi pag like for example, pag nangihina na po tayo or we felt dizzy, you should stop na kasi that's your body way of telling you, I know, napasobra ka na or parang, uy, parang kailangan mo na magpahinga. So we should always be conscious of what our body is telling us. Para naman po, malayo po tayo sa delikado or sa disgrasya.
Okay. Thank you so much po, Doc Archie, for answering the questions po na nanggaling sa ating Facebook at other platforms, no? Pero humihingi po ako ng paumanhin sa ating mga viewers. Ngunit sa kasalukuyan, meron kaming limitadong oras po para sa Q&A. Gayunpaman, kung meron pa po kayong ibang katanungan, huwag mag-atubiling ipagbigay alam ang inyong staff at ipapadala nila ito sa ating Health and Wellness Unit. No? So of course, Doc, yung NWTF din or Project Tunggano would say thank you to you. No, nandito po ang aming Certificate of Appreciation. No, the certificate reads, this Certificate of Appreciation is presented to Dr. Primo Archie Slayer for sharing your valuable time and effort as resource speaker for Usapang Kalusugan, Physical and Mental Exercise, Virtual FunRobics, given this 12th day of November 2021, signed by our Executive Director, Ms. Ching or Ms. Suzette D. Gaston. Thank you so much, Dr. Archie. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much po sa lahat rin po ng naki-join sa ating konting Q&A or question and answer portion. No? Meron po ba tayong mga shout-out mula sa branches? Or sa mga nanonood ngayon sa Facebook at YouTube? Okay, hello po sa lahat ng nanonood, no? Dito po sa head office. Hello po sa PD Operations Head Office. Hello po, good afternoon. Ngayon po, meron po tayong mga short po, no, na intermission galing po sa ating mga miyembro sa PD Pulubandan branch. Tunghayan po natin ang kanilang intermission number. Please welcome po or masigabong palakpakan po para sa ating PD Pulubandan members.
You can fry an egg on that black top. Jalapeno, habanero, solar flares and fire needles. Whipping it like Barbados, magma flowing from volcanoes. Non-stop. It's getting hot. Woo! It's getting hot. Temperatures rising, so I'm advising. Wear them sunglasses whenever you're vibing. Pump the AC indefinitely. Tinted windows, screen UVs. I'm running, close that door. So slick, you just might slip. Unintentional backflip, so get you on that no-fly list. The Mercury been twerking me and jerking me on a record-breaking streak like Hercules. Come on, mama, please work with me. The AC's on, close that door. Hay mucho calor, como un luchador. Hay mucho calor, primaveras de amor. Triple-digit mercury, Arctic circles turning green. Florida's a submarine, forest fires, rising seas. Get me out of this sauna, please. I need some ice to cool me down. Splash in the pool, just fooling around. Bring me that chilling with the one that I adore. Ay, mami, mi amor. Hay mucho calor. It's getting kinda hot. Como un luchador. Yeah, yeah, mucho calor. Primaveras de amor. Hay mucho calor. It's getting kinda hot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hay mucho calor. Primaveras de amor. It's getting kinda hot. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's getting kinda hot.
Repellado, ay mamá, repellado, loco, bien loco, yo bailo repellado, a ella le gusta, si bailo repellado, she's getting hot when yo bailo repellado, con guaro loco, yo bailo repellado. Vente, arrímate un poquito, mira que yo no pico, este ritmo está rico, así me gusta, que muevas esas pompis, son 4 kilos en algas, debajo de esa falda, y yo me hago el loco, aquí nadie nos mira, toma la medicina, y siente a poco, así que se vacila, todo mundo arrimando, todo el mundo repellando, y ahora vamos gozando que este ritmo está llegando. Loco, bien loco, yo bailo repellado, a ella le gusta, si bailo repellado, she's getting hot when yo bailo repellado, con guaro loco, yo bailo repellado. Nadie es pa' gozar, tú y yo nada más. Ay, mamá, me gusta que te quieras arrimar. I like it como vienes, I like it suavecita, como suda tu espalda cuando arrimas tu nalguita. Y ahora suelto el ritmo, ya vente ya, porque lo que yo tengo es para darte. Everybody sabe ya que te la voy a arrimar. Ven y siente lo que tengo, cause it's getting hot. Loco, bien loco, yo bailo repellado, a ella le gusta, si bailo repellado, she's getting hot when yo bailo repellado, con guaro loco, yo bailo repellado. Esta noche es noche loca, ven y bésame toda la boca. Apple martini, es tu aroma, voy a comértelo todo sin joda. Oh mami, loco, bien loco, yo bailo repellado, a ella le gusta, si bailo repellado, she's getting hot when yo bailo repellado, con guaro loco, yo bailo repellado.
Maraming salamat po sa ating PD Pulupandan branch members no nakisayaw sa ating makaunting intermission number. I'm sure po sa lahat po ng nanonood, nasiyahan rin sila sa watching and also enjoying the music ng ating intermission number. Ngayon po ay mag-a-award po tayo ng mga nanalo sa slogan contest natin na may temang Have a Healthy Life with Exercise, Breathe Healthy, and Living Healthy. So ipa-flash po natin lahat po ng mga nakilahok sa ating slogan contest. No? So by joining lang po sa ating slogan contest, malaking bagay na po 'yon, no? Pag-participate po at pag-join sa ating slogan contest, no? At also no to emphasize na magkaroon tayo ng healthy lifestyle, no? So i-represent po natin yung mga nakilahok, no? Again, have a healthy life with exercise, breathe healthy, and living healthy. So meron po tayong more than 100 plus, no 150 plus na mga branches na nakilahok dito. So ipa-flash po natin dyan, katulad ng PD Balamban, PD Baybay, PD Camotes, PD Candelaria, PD Carmen Bohol, PD Carmen Cebu, PD Cordova, PD Cuenca, PD Colasi, ito po, no, PD Danau, kalusugan ay kayamanan, umiwas sa mga bisyo, ugaliing mag-ehersisyo upang buhay ay di maperwisyo. No? Ang ganda ng kanilang slogan para sa ating contest. No? Tingnan po natin yung mga iba. PD Daraga, PD EB Magalona, Area 31, PD Estancia, PD Fabrica, PD Goa, PD Gihulngan, PD Gimbal. So, ang kalusugan ay kayamanan, marapat ingatan at alagaan sa wastong pamamaraan, sapagkat ito'y batayan sa matayog na kinabukasan. So, tignan natin, ang ganda ng slogan ng PD Gimbal. Move on po tayo sa PD Hilongo South, PD Iriga, Iriga 2, Labo 1, Labo 2, PD Lapu-Lapu. A good mind and a healthy body makes life strong and healthy, no? Kung magaling tayo or maganda yung ating kaisipan at malusog ang ating katawan, no? Tayo ay magiging malakas at healthy. PD Legazpi, PD Leon, PD Ligao, PD Liloan, PD Mandawi North. Sa wastong pangangatawan, ehersisyo ang kailangan upang katawan ay maprotektahan sa anumang laban. Buhay ay masaya kapag katawan ay malusog. Masigla, kumain ng wasto at mag-ehersisyo na. No? Gawin natin ang mga bagay na ito ngayon na. No? Dahil alam naman natin na mahal ma-ospital at kailangan po natin ng healthy living. No? PD Miyag-Aw, PD Minglanilla, PD Naga, PD Ormoc, PD Palompon, PD Pinamungahan, PD Pulangi, PD Sagay, PD San Jose Antique, PD San Jose Batangas, PD Santander. Ehersisyo ng katawan ay kailangan upang ang kagandahan at kalusugan ay matamo ng buong sambayanan. No? Hindi lang sa sarili nila, kundi ang buong sambayanan ang kailangan nating pangalagaan. No? PD Shaton, PD Sibalom. Ito, together we exercise, together for wellness, together for a healthier community. Ang gandang mga mensahe ng slogan natin, no? PD Santa Barbara, PD Santo Tomas, PD Tabaco. Let's exercise together, eat healthier, and be happier. PD Tanhay, PD Toledo, PD Ubay, PD Valladolid. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nakilahok sa atin. Healthy lifestyle is a vital style for healthy well-being. No, healthy lifestyle. Kailangan po natin gawin ito ngayon na mismo. Yan po, ang mga slogan po na nakita nyo earlier po was judged ng ating client and wellness staff at iba pang mga judges na galing sa head office. Kasunod nito, meron po tayong top 10 kung saan po ginudge po ito ng Diabetes Information Team. Yung prices po natin ay ang mga sumusunod. 1,000 or 1,000 pesos para po sa consolation prizes natin. 3 po yung mananalo sa ating consolation prize. At yung top 3 po ay mananalo ng 1,500 pesos. No? So, ang laking amount, ang laking halaga, ang laking tulong. No? Gumawa lang kayo ng slogan, nagkapera na kayo. So, i-announce na po natin ang mga consolation winners ng ating slogan contest na may temang Have a Healthy Life with Exercise, Breathe Healthy, and Living Healthy. Ang unang nanalo ng ating consolation prize, congratulations! PD Danao na may kasabihang o slogan na kalusugan ay kayamanan, umiwas sa mga bisyo, ugaliing mag-ehersisyo upang buhay ay di maperwisyo. Congratulations po, PD Danao. Meron po kayong 1,000 piso. Ang susunod na nanalo ay ang PD Hilongos South, kung saan meron silang slogan na kalusugan ay ingatan, saktong pag-eehersisyo ang kailangan, kumain ng gusto sa pangangailangan upang ang COVID-19 ay maiwasan. Congratulations po, PD Hilongos South. At ang huli nating winner na consolation prize po ay nanggaling sa PD Mandawi North. Ang kanilang slogan ay wastong pangangatawan, ehersisyo ang kailangan upang katawan ay maprotektahan sa anumang laban. Buhay ay masaya kapag katawan ay malusog at masigla, kumain ng wasto at mag-ehersisyo na. Congratulations po ulit sa ating 3 consolation prize winners, PD Danao, PD Hilongos South, at PD Mandawi North. Meron po kayo again 1,000 piso bawat branch. Then, pupunta na po tayo sa ating top 3. No? Sino kaya yung top 3 natin? Pwede niyong hulaan. Shout out pala no, sa ating participant sa Center 255 ng Manapla Branch, sa Lopez Branch. Hello rin po, magandang hapon. At shout out rin po sa Panay Branch. Magandang hapon. Sino yung tingin nyo na mananalo ng top 3 natin sa slogan contest? No? Meron ba kayong mga hula? Shout out po sa EB Magalona Branch. Hello po sa inyo. Magandang hapon po ulit. Sino kaya yung top 3 winners natin? Simulan na natin ang pag-a-award ng top 3 sa slogan contest. Una na dito ang PD Gimbal, kung saan meron silang slogan na ang kalusugan ay kayamanan, marapat ingatan at alagaan sa wastong pamamaraan sapagkat ito'y batayan sa matayog na kinabukasan. Congratulations po sa inyo ha. Nanalo po kayo ng 1,500 pesos o 1,500 piso. Congratulations. Sino kaya ang ikalawang nakapanalo, no? Or ang top 3 natin, sino yung second winner? PD Balamban, no? Congratulations. Eat nutritiously, drink plenty of H2O or water, exercise regularly, and life would be so healthy. Congratulations, PD Balamban. At ang huli nating winner ay ang PD Lapu-Lapu. A good mind and a healthy body makes life strong and healthy. Congratulations po, PD Lapu-Lapu, no? PD Balamban at PD Gimbal. Nalalo po kayo ng 1,500 pesos, no? Para sa inyo, sa inyong branch. No? Meron po tayong konting disclaimer lang po na of course po, no, kailangan po natin mag-exercise pero dapat po tayong magkonsulta sa doktor if okay ba sa kanila yung exercise or okay ba sa inyo mag-exercise, no? Lalo na po sa mga taong may weak heart or may problema po sa paghinga o sa respiratory or sa cardio nila, no? Mas mabuti po munang magpakonsulta sa doktor bago po tayong mag-exercise, no? Pangalagaan natin talaga yung katawan natin. Shout out po sa lahat ng mga clients na nanonood ngayon, lalo na po sa taga Bicol branch or Bicol clients. Hello po, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. No? Sana po kayo ay nag-enjoy sa ating programa ngayon. No? Para sa ating pagtatapos ng ating usapang kalusugan, na dito po si Sir Gilbert Marambo, Assistant Director for Operations, para sa kanyang closing remarks. Good afternoon, sir. Sir, naka-mute po kayo. Pwede niyo pong i-unmute yon para marinig po namin kayo.
Okay na?
Ayan po. Yes okay. Po, Sir Gombe.
So, good afternoon sa lahat. Gusto ko lang magpasalamat sa speaker natin, si Dr. Eslayer, sa message ni Dr. Amara. And so, marami tayong natutunan ngayong hapon. Kahit ako, marami akong natutunan ngayong hapon. Tapos medyo na-guilty pa ako because I know that I don't have that kind of a healthy lifestyle, but we try to do that. And so I think this webinar has been a success this afternoon, and I would like to congratulate yung team sa ano sa client wellness. Sorry. I would like to congratulate yung team natin sa client wellness at saka lahat na branches na nag attend ngayon, sa lahat ng mga clients na nag-attend ngayon. Thank you talaga. And I hope we can all start having a healthy lifestyle from now on. And alam naman natin na kung healthy yung lifestyle natin, doon na sumusunod yung lahat. Kung healthy tayo, naging okay yung ano natin, yung pagnegosyo natin, mas kung healthy tayo, mas okay yung pamilya natin, mas makakasave tayo, hindi tayo palagi na ospital, hindi yung mga anak natin hindi palagi na ospital. So this is also a step towards eliminating yung ano natin, yung financial difficulties natin. And of course, especially ngayon na pandemic, tayo ay nasa bahay lang, wala tayong ginagawa kundi magkain, matulog lang, or ano, so maraming ganon kasi limited yung ano natin, yung mobility natin, hindi tayo makalabas-labas. So kahit sa bahay natin, it would be helpful kung mag-exercise tayo. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate this. I learned a lot. Thank you sa mga speakers and of course sa lahat ng mga branches. Thank you.
Thank you so much po, Sir Gombi, for that wonderful message, no? Kung pwede lang no, i-share sa akin no, yung message niya kanina, pag meron kayong good or healthy lifestyle, susunod na doon yung mga negosyo nyo, no, yung pamilya nyo, makakapag-ipon kayo, no? Lalo na ngayong COVID-19 nga, 'di ba? Mahirap talagang mapa-ospital. No? At of course, mahal. Bago tayo no, magpaalam sa isa't isa, meron po tayong isang special na message from our Executive Director, Ma'am Suzette Ching Gaston. Tignan po na.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Did you enjoy dancing Zumba? As we take steps to rise above this pandemic, Negros Women for Tomorrow is finding ways to bring back the programs that we had before COVID, even if it is in a different format, so that everyone can still be safe while participating. I hope you have started your vegetable gardens. Today, we are encouraged to eat healthy veggies because it is important for our wellness. Having a healthy lifestyle by eating nutritious food and exercising enables all of us to continue working to give our families a better tomorrow. Thank you to the doctor, especially to Dr. Archie Slayer, for taking time to answer our clients' questions. Looking forward to the next Usapang Kalusugan episodes. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Thank you po, Ma'am Ching, no? Kaya nga, stay safe, stay healthy. At dito na po nagtatapos ang ating kausapang kalusugan para sa iyo at sa pamilya mo. Sa susunod po ulit, magkita-kita po tayo at ugaliing pahalagahan ang katawan, mag-ehersisyo at panatiliing nasa maayos na kalusugan para sa isang maunlad na bukas. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat.